Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you're here for the first time, of course, my name is Jerry Mboweni. Thank you very much for joining me here today. And if you've always been watching my video, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for joining me today. And if you have not subscribed, please press the subscription box below, and then the notification button pop up. Please press the notification, like this video, give this video a like, please give the video a like, and then share. So if you're here for the first time, my name is Jerry Mboweni. Once again, I went from being a homeless beggar and heroin addict. I was addicted to heroin for 11 years of my life. In my last 1.5 years, I live in the street as a beggar. I'm currently 17 years clean from heroin, praise God. I'm married. I'm a productive member of society. I'm a certified life coach and an NLP practitioner. I'm a drug counselor. I'm a mentor. I'm an author of a book called 11:59:59, an ex-junk last minute victory, public speaker. I'm also a fitness trainer. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me once again. If you need more information about myself, I'll leave my address on my email address on subscription box below. Email me. I'll even leave my telephone number. Get to me and let me know if I can help you further. So today I'm going to speak about the reason why people relapse. Okay, the reason why people relapse. Relapse from drugs or alcoholic. Okay, because I'm a drug counselor as well. So I'm going to talk about today reason why people, they always ask me, so Jerry, I have my family member, they come out of addiction now, and then they relapse. So what do you think? What are the reasons why people relapse, so that I can be prepared and help? And I'm going to share. And I don't know, I have not checked, but the last time I know, the statistic is about 93%, no, what is 97% who complete the drug rehab go back to smoke on the first 3 years. I'm not sure with the figure now, but that's what I knew before. So I don't know now how it is. So relapse anyway, on a relapse from drug, from recovering from alcoholic and drug addiction is very, very high. And I'm just going to give you the reason so that you can prepare and you know why people. In fact, as we speak now, I just had a case. One of the lady just called me and say, my son just relapsed, came out of rehab center. I don't know what to do. This is the second time. We spent over 45,000 rands here in South Africa, and this child is a problem. So let me give you some reason. Number one is the bad example at home. Bad example at home. So the home that you live contribute a lot for people to relate. Let me give one of these bad examples at home. I know one of my clients who was in addiction. He came out of drug addiction. He came home. The day that he came home, the family went and picked him up from rehab center. They had a braai at home with alcohol. He's recovering from drugs. And you must know that alcohol is also drug, which I'll shoot a video one day to explain. He came out of addiction, drugs. He comes home to celebrate his coming home. His dad and his friend was braai with alcohol. So they were having this fun. My son is back, is clean, but they were having alcohol, which is also drug. So the son, when he's there, he couldn't click with the group, and he felt bad. He went to sit in his room, and they celebrated his party coming back, and people drink all over. 3 months later, he relapsed. He said, I can drink, and I want to have fun like everybody who comes at our house. And it was house of party. So every time the family will have this party with alcohol, and he can have that fun. After 3 months, he could not hold it, and he didn't go to any meetings, and he didn't have any sponsor. Guess what? He relapsed. So bad example at home, that is the number one reason. I'm just going to say you something, guys. If you have a family member who is an addict, for example, addiction of drugs addiction. Let me give you an example. So let's say you have a house and you got one of your son can become a disabled. Okay, then he's going to be in a wheelchair. when he comes from hospital after maybe an accident of being disabled, what are you going to do? You are going to change and rearrange the room so he can pass freely, because he can now walk now. He's now disabled, and he's now your son. He's now living with you. So you need to change the arrangement. Do the same thing when people comes out of rehab. Some things must change, especially if there's people are using drugs or alcohol in the house. That is the reason number one. Number two is the old bad company. I think in recovery we say people, place, and things. Okay? Old bad company is people, places, and things. Those people that you used to smoke with, the places that you used to go, and the things that you used to use to smoke with, they can become the reason for you relapse. So you're gonna have to stay away from people, place, and things. Those are the reasons. You cannot say, oh, I'm clean, I'm just gonna go visit my friends. No, that is no go. I'm strong enough. I know even people say I'm strong enough, I'm going to share with them about my recovery. Before you know, they share with you about the addiction, and before you know, you're back on drugs. So those bad company from before, those are no go. Don't do that. That is, so if you're a family member and you see that your child comes out of rehab and your family member comes out of rehab, and before you know he start going back to those people, you must just have your alarm started bell and you say, hey, what's gonna go on here? Something might come up. So that is number two. Number three is stressful environment. I mean, when the early day of recovery, stressful environment is one of the major causes. The people who want to recover, they cannot take stress. Okay? So here's another thing. And sometimes you cannot avoid it. So make sure that you have a sponsor, so that whenever you are stressed or you feel something stressful, you have to speak with somebody immediately. Because the stressful environment can lead you to relapse very quick. This is a major people, they don't understand. Don't bottle up anything that's stressful when you come out of rehab or when you start getting clean. Anything that stresses you, what you know is to get happy, is to smoke or to drink. So make sure that you have the sponsor or a coach or your spiritual leader or whoever it is that you don't want to bottle into the stressful environment. And the number 4, interrelationship issue. Interpersonal relationship issue. So, interpersonal relationship issue. There is a say that we say in recovery. When you come out of addiction, and if you are single, do not go into relationship at least for 2 to 3 years. Because the interpersonal relationship issue, majority of the time, are very difficult for us to deal, or for the people who are recovered to deal with. So as a person, we get stressed with these issues. Things like anger, we get anger or neglect or feeling of rejection. So this interpersonal issue, it might be sometimes not from the partner, but some people, they still have resentment towards their family member, their dad or their mom. It doesn't matter. Some people, they had a resentment to people who abused when they're young. So they came out of rehab, but they still got that anger and that resentment, which is unsolved. So they have this interpersonal relationship. They cannot deal. They still don't want to speak with that person. They still don't want to talk with this person. They hold this anger. That is one of the reasons that can lead you to stressful environment, and then it can make you to relapse. So those are the things that make people relapse. Watch out, because that is how you are going to fall back into either drinking or smoking again. And next time I'm going to speak about how to recognize the possible of relapse. But today, this is other reason. Let me go quickly and explain. Number 1, bad example at home. So if you are welcome somebody or somebody in recovery, please lead by example. Good example at home. If you need coaching more about this, please send me an email. I'm going to leave my email in my subscription box below so that we can talk more. The old bad company, people, places, and things, stays away from it. People, place, and things stay away from me. From it. not from me. Stressful environment, guys. Stressful environment. Do not go into that stressful environment to be so stressed. Okay? Make sure you speak to your sponsor, coach, or spiritual leader as soon as you feel stress, and then interpersonal relationship issues. Interpersonal relationship issues, that anger, resentment, fighting with your partner, not understanding. Those are 4 reasons why people relapse. There's a majority of it. This is just the major one. Thank you very much for watching my video once again. Hey, before you go, please subscribe. Hit that notification button, and please give a like to the video. Show a love to the video, please. Show a love to the video. Give a like before you go, and then share. I know if you don't going to share, please share. Thank you very much for watching. Until I see you again, God bless you folks. Bye for now.